Hey, all people friends, Monday Sue, Found Pen News. I keep saying that I'm back, and then I'm not back really, but I'm back again. I keep turning up. I just wanted to take a second, and so this is going to be a shorty, but I wanted to tell you about a couple of fun things that have happened, and so I brought this to show you because this is a pretty rad pen. This is a Majohn P139. I mean, look at how pretty and sparkly it is. I love it. And it has a big old fatty number 8 Bach nib on it. And I got to tell you, I even had my husband, who's not into pens at all, write with this. And he was super impressed with it. I'll do a writing sample in just a second on these 2 amazing papers that I'm here to tell you about. So I have some really good, wonderful stationery friends. And a couple of them are excellent thrifters for vintage paper, and I am not. I only ever get good deals at the thrift store because one of them has tipped me off. So like, remember the whole fiasco about the Chic Sparrow and Traveler's Notebook journals and all those covers that were at my local ARC that's less than 1 mile from my house? I did not know about that. My friend went there and saw them and was like, I just came in here and I have to leave. Go get those right now. And we got in the car immediately and went and got them. So I never get anything good vintage wise unless they tell me about it, except for this last week. I had a kind of a good score. I'll have to share that at some point. Okay. So my friend tipped me off to this paper that was on eBay, and this is a vintage paper. I don't know exactly how old it is. The eBay seller said that they bought it 40 years ago or something, 40 or 50 years ago, in order to print. They said print mini books, and I was like, how would you even do that? Because my printer will not take this paper, because this paper, friends, is Fletcher Papers. This is like such a Dunder Mifflen moment. It's Fletcher Papers, and it is Manifold paper, which is 9 pound 32 GSM. So it is not technically onion skin, but it's real close to onion skin. My friend actually did some comparisons, and it is pretty rad. And the seller also messaged me and said, I also have this large sample folder that I meant to include in the listing, and I didn't, so you're getting that also. And I was like, hey, sweet, that's great. So this little pile of papers is the actual Manifold 9 pound paper that I'm going to show you in just a second. And then I just wanted to share this because I think it's so, like, such a historically cool thing, because I'm the biggest nerd ever. So this is the little sampler pack that he sent me, that the paper company sent him when he was shopping for this paper 40 or 50 years ago. And so it goes all the way from really lightweight stuff to like cardstock back here, you can tell. And I don't ever plan to use this because I think it's so fun. I want to keep it. And so that's that. And then there's this stack of other papers back here that some of them are labeled and some of them aren't, like recycled financial opaque 40 pound. So there are just some cool things in here that I might use and show you all at some point in the future. Today, in other news, in other fountain pen news, did anyone listen to, are you guys Pen Addict members? Did you know that if you're a Pen Addict member, you get a special podcast once a month called Friend of the Show? And I recently did a Friend of the Show with Brett Dowdy himself, the Pen Addict. And it was so fun. You should go and watch it. Listen, well, it's not a watch, it's a listen, because there was no video, thank goodness. And it is super fun, and you should listen to it, because it was awesome. And I was so honored and excited to do it. I love Brad. He's a good friend, and that was really fun. So go do that. And then also today, I reapplied for the Atlas affiliate program. They just relaunched it. They're only accepting a handful of people. I tried really hard. I worked really hard on my application. It took a long time. And so I hope, please, 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 Atlas, take me back. I love you. Thank you so much. Okay. So there's this paper that we're going to talk about. This is the Manifold vintage 40-year-old 9 pound paper. And then in this obnoxious cover is another special find of mine. This is from Danica58.com. If you don't know Danica, Danika.com. Danica58 is a Japanese seller, and they have some random papers sometimes that are old-timey papers, and so you can buy them. So get on their notifications list, because I have gotten some really great finds from them. I got Cosmic or Light once, and this is original Tomoe River #7 machine from the olden days. It's cream. One of my other stationery friends, like, cream is anathema. She cannot take it. And she hates it as much as I hate brown ink. And so I think that's funny. But anyway, it's beautiful paper. And so I wanted to show you guys this pen. I'm kind of shaky because I haven't eaten much. What else is new? Machine 7. So this would have been like, I mean, I think this was probably 2021 or prior. Does anybody know the actual timeline on that? I've heard various things. I don't really know. This pen is a Majohn P139. This one's this resin. I don't know what this is called. It has a number 8. Bach. Medium. Delicious right out of the box nib. It is a chonker, and I am loving it. And it has in it one of my very favorite inks of all time, Octopus Fluids, Karibik, which I believe, nobody's ever corrected me, so I'm going to keep saying it, is the German word for Caribbean. And also, if you want this ink and you can't seem to find it wherever you are, if you find Diplomat inks and you find one called Caribbean, my buddy Vincenzo over at Fountain Pen Therapy had that in one of his videos the other day. Also made by Octopus Fluids. Diplomat inks are also made by Octopus Fluids in Germany. So that is super fun. I've really been enjoying this paper, and I'm excited to keep using it. I'm meeting up with some stationery friends tomorrow, and so I just spent a bunch of time making them some samples because, you guys, I am the worst at samples. They give me samples all the time, and I am the worst. So today, I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be in charge and do the samples. And I did it, except for the 2 inks I can't find, which I will hopefully find. Okay, let me show you this Manifold paper, and then I gotta go to bed or something because I'm getting up. Oh, another thing I'm taking tomorrow. If you guys refer back, maybe I'll put a link in if I remember. I have a video about a tube filling hack, how to fill, piston fill, and TWSBI pens with a piece of tubing. I learned this trick from Chris Hines. She is a delight. Go check her out. This is tubing from the hardware store. It has inner diameter 3.8 inches and outer diameter 1/2 inches. And it is 10 feet long. It was like $2.99 or $3.99 or something at the hardware store. And you only need a piece about this big. And so I'm taking that for these friends because they have never seen this hack before. And I can't wait to show them. But hold on one second. I put their pieces of tubing already in this bag. Hold on. Okay. So I know that this is about how long I make the pieces. And so what you do, I know that it fits TWSBIs. I wonder if it'll fit this big boy. It probably won't. But I'll demonstrate. Okay. So if you take your TWSBI and you put it on this pen. Oh yeah, this totally will not fit in there. You can see that that's way too big. But this pen is ridiculously oversized. So with a TWSBI, if you stick it in there and seal it around your thing, then you just hold it like this and operate the piston, pour your sample in, and you'll get every last drop out of that sample. So it's really cool, especially because for people like me, I always, when I actually get to do samples for people, I make them honking. And so you couldn't ever stick anything in there to fill it because it will overflow. Okay, so Manifold paper. And I feel like maybe what we should do with this is I'm going to write this all again. Hello. But I'm going to write vintage. So this would have been used like for, this is what my friend said. She's a stationery historian. Vintage Manifold paper. 9 pound. 32 GSM paper. And so I'm going to hold it up and you can look at how thin it is. See, anybody I've sent onions to, you can see, look, it has a watermark. I was obsessed with watermarks on paper when I was a kid. Yes, I am that big of a dork. But there's no, look at that, almost no show through even on this paper with that ink. Like I said, this is Octopus Fluids. So my friend said, Karibik. Sorry, I cannot do this and talk at the same time. My friend said that this would have been used in like kind of a mimeograph kind of duplication system. That was what this was intended for. And so this person was selling it and I bought it. And so I have a bunch of it. Let's mess around with this real quick. I'm just gonna, I wonder if I have I did for sure have a blower down here, don't I? I don't know. I just want to see what's going to happen. if I do a little inky messing here. Okay, so there's that. Now, do I have... Hold, please. I don't remember how to pause it. Okay, hold on. Come on. I should take one of these for my friends tomorrow, too, because I don't think I've ever given them these. This is the very best blower that I've found for doing this kind of nonsense, which I learned from my friend Aziza, and I get it all over my clothes and everywhere every time I do it. Okay, so that was super fun. Let's try another ink. What else do I have here that would be okay to go with that? Let's try, no. Let's try this. This is one of the inks that my friend was longing for, and for the longest time I couldn't find it. And then I finally found it, and I was like, hey, do you still need this? She's like, no, I got it. Cheshire Cat. Look at that fun label. Wearingeul. Wearingeul is a really great brand of ink, and I don't think I have. Oh my gosh, I can't get it open. What the heck? Bro, really? Okay, so maybe this one's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use some of my coveted, since we're talking Octopus Fluids, this is Octopus Fluids Living Choral. They don't make it anymore, and I always wanted it, and I have like 2 samples. And so we're just going to try that because I have it right here. Look at this. I'm like playing fast and loose. Oh, holy, that was a lot. It's hard to like, especially with shaky hands. Okay, go. Sweet. Okay, there we go. So this is Living Choral, which I just think is super fun. It's not really practically light. It's too light for anything really meaningful, but it's fun, and I like it a lot because I like these, especially for this kind of application. I just think these are fun inks. Anyway, so that is Living Choral. You guys, do you want to see? Okay, ready? This paper. I'm going to wait for it to dry for just a second, and then I'm going to come back and show it to you again. I do not know what's happening. I hope it's recording. Are you recording? Hi. Okay, this is how impatient I am. I took a paper towel and picked up some of this ink because I was like, I can't stay up. I gotta go to bed. So this is how I do this sometimes when I'm in a rush and I don't want the ink to go anywhere or whatever. So I just take a paper towel, and look, it's cool because you can see the paper towel chromatography, the parts of the ink is kind of fun to look at. Okay, so, I mean, this may be totally blown because if I'm not actually recording, we'll find out. So look at this paper. I'm just going to flip it over. Look at that. Isn't that so fun? So just for reference, normal copy paper today is 20 pound, and regular copy machines and printers probably won't take even 52 GSM. It's too flimsy. So 9 pound is crazy, and it's super fun, and I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait to share it with some friends because I have quite a bit, and so it's really fun. And thank you to my stationery friends. And guess what I learned today? I had to do a bunch of analytics for Atlas for the application for the affiliate program, and I learned today that my engagement rate on YouTube videos is really high, and it's because of you all that are very engaged with my tiny little channel. And so I thank you so much. It really, honestly, every comment, everything keeps me so, it makes me so much more motivated when things are hard and life is terrible. So I also realized, did I just say this? I'm going to take these to my friends tomorrow because I don't think I've given them one. So super fun. Get yourself one. It kind of looks murky now, but anyway, that's what's happening. Thank you, friends. Oh gosh. Oh, fun news. Boop, 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 boop.